All right, so this is kind of a follow-up to the cutting off old friends, but in the comment section, I seen a good comment that was, well, how do you make new friends? And it sounds simple to do. Like when we were younger, it was very easy to make friends because you're in one place with one group of people all the time. Eventually, you're gonna make friends with someone. Like I would say, it's probably easy to make friends at work just because you're around these people. Any place that you're gonna be around people very often, it's pretty easy to make friends for the most part. Now, what quality or caliber those friends are to you, I don't know. Like personally, I don't usually like pursue work friendships for the most part. Um, I just don't think they bring a lot of value. Which gets to really the first point of finding new friends is you gotta bring some sort of value. Like if you want to meet people that are in certain groups doing certain things, like you have to also be doing that. For example, one of my dreams is I want a Porsche GT3 RS. And one of those reasons, a big reason for it, is it puts you into the door of hanging around other people with supercars. You get to go to the meets, you go to the cruises. There's probably certain groups that you can get into. But what did it take for me to get into those groups? I also had to have a Porsche or whatever supercar or, whatever the case is. Like, I met a lot of friends back. I used to have a G35 and it had some work done to it. So I went to a lot of car meets and stuff and cruises and all that. I met a lot of people and I met friends that I wouldn't have met otherwise if I didn't have that car. That was the barrier of entry. I've met people in the gym, which I wouldn't have met if I wasn't going to the gym. And the thing with that, you can kind of curate the sort of people that you want to hang around and the friends that you want to have. Like, I like cars. I like going to the gym. So that is an excellent place to meet people because those are people that have similar interests to me. And the dude that I met, Tyreek, I met him because we had the similar interest of making content. And now we can provide value to each other because we're both on the same path. We're doing the same things. So if you want to make new friends, one, you have to elevate yourself. Because more than likely, the reason you're cutting off your old friends because you don't want to be like those people anymore. But more than likely, you are like those people. You're the average of the 5 people that you hang around. So you're going to have to take some time to change yourself. And you're going to have to actively go out and find new people to interact with. And in order for them to interact back with you, you have to be a person that they see value in. Like every friendship I've had outside of high school, really, has almost been deliberately planned. Like I see someone or I just start talking to someone and I see we're on the same wavelength. We got the same thing going. Our mind is in the same direction. I actively pursue that friendship. And that's something you also have to do. It's not just going to happen for the most part. Like, especially if it's not at work or some setting that you're just always face to face, buddy, like you actually have to pursue it. For example, like if y'all get Instagrams or fucking get each other's number, like actually plan to do something. Don't be that guy that, yeah, we'll link up. Oh, for sure, yeah. We might can do something next week, and y'all never do nothing. And then you wonder, like, I have no friends. I can't make any new friends. You have to take the initiative, especially if it's someone that is potentially ahead of you in some aspect, which honestly, if you're making friends, they should be ahead of you in some aspect. But you have to pursue it. Almost like you were pursuing a relationship with a girl. Like y'all easy to chase some girls. Y'all chase some girls quick, change up your whole lifestyle to get a bitch. But when it comes to making lasting friendships, potentially brotherhoods with people that more than likely good friends can stay in your life for the rest of your life and add value is the most important thing. They add value to your life. But instead you want to spend all your energy chasing a bimbo that ain't gonna do shit for you except get your dick wet. Like, hang up the ego, bro. Like, if you actually want to get into different circles, you got to do different shit, and you have to pursue it. Like me meeting up with Tyreek, I said, yo, let's actually get into the gym. You know what I'm saying? Let's film shit. I told him I will film shit for you. You feel me? Now sometimes Tyreek even makes reels for me or YouTube shorts. It's a very mutual friendship. All my other friends, like, we talk about shit. We have interesting conversations. We give, we take. No one's gonna want a friendship with someone that's only taking and has no ability to give. So that's really it on making new friends. One, you gotta put yourself around the area of people that you would like to be like. So if you're a car guy, get around the car guys. If you like to go to the gym, get around the gym guys. You know, whatever the case is. One last tip is online communities. 100%, like, nowadays, people are so antisocial. They think they're social because they're on social media all the time, but they're really not. Like, you just go walk around in person, see how many people just naturally talk to you. And if someone talks to you, it's usually like some old heads. Because that's how you used to get down back in the day. Like, you just talked. That's something I try to do more, is I just try to talk to people. But it doesn't happen naturally anymore. So you may have to actually get online to find friends, get into different groups, get into different, like, masterminds and shit. Sometimes you got to pay to play. I encourage people to stop thinking negatively of paying. Like, in the world we live in, money moves shit. Money gets shit going. Money will get you connections. Sometimes you can't be afraid to spend a few bucks in order to make some connections that potentially could lead to 10 times whatever you paid just from knowing this person. So don't be afraid to come out of pocket. And that way, and with networks, especially online networks, like, you know what sort of group you're getting into. Because everyone else also paid to be in this group. So y'all know y'all on the same sort of mindset. And you know they're serious. If you actually gonna drop some bread to be a part of a network or a part of a group, like, you gonna be serious about that group because you done invested money. A lot of times you can't get people to commit to anything because they have no reason to commit, especially if you're not bringing any value. Like, eventually we're gonna get some sort of group going here, but I got to keep working on that because I want to make sure if I ever bring anything to you guys that I gave 100% effort into it and it's something I truly deem as valuable. That's my biggest goal for you guys, is to bring value. Like, I just want to bring value to you guys, man. And I think the best way that I can bring value to other people is changing their thought process, encouraging people to think a little bit, think outside the box. Everything's not as black and white as everyone makes it seem. I'm gonna end it there though. Doses.